Carbon dioxide is a molecule that animals, not only humans, release as a byproduct of breathing. Internal combustion engines burn fossil fuels, which are the largest contributors of carbon dioxide pollution. It causes energy from the sun to be retained in Earth's atmosphere. Keeping more heat in the atmosphere results in increasing global temperatures.
The pre-industrial concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere in 1750 to 1850 timeframe was about 800 parts per million. Today, between the start of the Industrial Revolution in May 2013, human activities increased the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere to 400 ppm. These elevated carbon dioxide concentrations have already increased the average global temperature above pre-industrial levels by 0.85 degrees Celsius. As a result, we're experiencing severe weather events with wild extremes in temperatures and precipitation.
We are NOx, the National Organization for a Cleaner Sky, and our mission is to educate society about the rising carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere and how to reduce these levels. We go about reducing these levels by holding seminars and educating the public on how to make greener choices. But what really drives this organization are the home and community gardens that we push for and help build.
We are reaching out to our communities to take a pledge to reduce CO2 levels by commuting either to walking, biking, carpooling, or using hybrid vehicles. Once you pledge to the aforementioned, you'll be receiving a free home garden kit, which will include seeds, a mini shovel, and a pamphlet describing who we are, our mission statement, and what are we doing to try to achieve our goals. We're also holding seminars at different high schools and colleges, educating our community regarding their CO2 levels and what they can do to help us reduce those levels.
By making the switch to becoming more bio-friendly, not only are you benefiting yourself, but others as well. You reduce emissions and pollution while simultaneously giving back to the environment. By not making the effort to switch, you ruin the environment, welcoming the negative consequences.
As for companies that wouldn't like to switch in fear of a loss in profit, even though they would pay an average of around $6,000 per vehicle to switch to hybrid electric vehicles, the costs would be minimal in comparison to the benefit of the savings they would obtain through this switch. For starters, they would lower the amount of fuel required to transport their goods, making the transportation process much more efficient, and could use this money to cover other costs. They could use this money to travel larger distances and get the said products to a greater deal of people. Also worth mentioning is the less amount of wear and tear these hybrid electric vehicles face, resulting in a bigger lifespan for their vehicles.
Some countries have already began implementing these pollution charges. For example, Scotland. They have doubled the cost of parking permits for those vehicles with high carbon dioxide emissions, while also lowering the price for those with low carbon dioxide emissions.
If the trend continues, carbon levels will soon surpass 450 ppm, a level many scientists agree would create a level of global warming that would be too difficult for many humans to adapt to.
These levels are just way too high, and it's alarming to me that people aren't aware of it and its consequences. We need to do something about this issue now. If we don't, we will be facing some serious problems in the near future. I mean, we already are, but people just aren't aware of it, and they won't be until they'll continue to ignore it until it hits them directly, and by that time it could already be too late.
23 years ago, ecologist Peter Vatusek stated that we're the first generation with the tools to see how human activity has changed Earth's systems, but at the same time, we're the last generation to do anything about it.